Howdy people, it's Greggles. I'm feeling good, I'm a bit sore, got some DOMs from climbing yesterday and all sorts, but I'm feeling good. Right, live, it's time to crack on. So today, I really wanted to talk to you about how toned bodies are made and the mistake that most people make when they're trying to get toned, all right? Hey Terry Ann, be careful, I might pick on you during this. But so as ever, share this, tag people who might need to hear this. But I'm going to use client examples, hey Jackie, for this, all right? So let's ask the question first up and just get it out of the way. Who here is looking for that lean body, like that lean, defined, let's say muscular. I know it's a very masculine word, but if you want that lean body, just comment below and let me know. Just say yes. And I'm going to give you the kind of the 4 steps that everyone needs to do to get that result, right? So, let's have a look. Anyone else? No? Okay, cool. So, number 1. If you're trying to get lean and defined and toned, because everyone wants that toned look, as you call it, which is cool. One of the big things you need to focus on, hey Leanne, is not worrying about the bloody scale. Like, if you look at the most athletic looking toned ladies, right? They don't write, oh, look at, this is how I got in shape. And by the way, here's my weight. They don't really worry about it, okay? Terry Ann, I'm coming to you in a minute. So I really want you to get this scale thing out of your mind, because the scale can't tell you about what is your body composition, right? So everybody talks about getting toned and all the rest of it. And what toned really means is your body fat is low enough so that you can see the muscles underneath, yeah? And it's interesting, me and Gillian did a podcast with Michelle Barnes, who's like a physique athlete. So she's proper ripped. And that's where we talked about the scale whores. And the real big thing you need to really focus on is this, number 2, is actually training in a way that builds muscle, right? Now, for most of you, you don't need to have all the kit in the world right now. Most of you can start getting some good results from bodyweight stuff, right? So most of my clients are using bodyweight kettlebells and they get awesome results, right? But we train in a way that's not HIIT, yeah? We train in a way that's resistance training. So we're trying to build muscle, because training for building muscle is so different to HIIT. And, you know, everyone's jumping about doing grapevines with burpees and all the rest of it, okay? So you want to train to build muscle, i.e. you want to do what we call progressive overload. Hey, Helen, yeah? Everyone's so busy jumping around doing a burpee with a 360 handstand, with a twist, whatever, when you need the basic stuff like squat, then squat heavier, then squat for more reps, then squat with some tension. Like progressive overload, yeah, i.e. the training sessions get harder and harder, is the only way you're going to build some muscle mass. Seriously. Okay, so just to recap, ladies, number 1, you need to stop worrying about the scale, okay? Number 2, you need to train in a way that builds muscle, okay? So this means that you're gonna have to maybe reduce some of the HIIT stuff, and you're gonna have to get under a bar or something, or kettlebells. Hey Heather, how you doing? Or you're gonna have to lift some weight and do some progressive body weight or some body weight training, but you're gonna have to make it progressively harder, okay? So any of my clients who are watching this will know that when they come to train, they're training. It's not about the, how many burpees can you do? Forget burpees. That's not a muscle building exercise, okay? Number 3 on my little list, amen Gillian, every day is leg day. In fact, I've just done legs. So every day is leg day. So number 3 on my little list, okay? God damn it, you have to get consistent, people. Like, seriously. Look, all of these bodies that you see, yeah, weren't built like in a 6-week plan. They were built over time, okay? So you have to get comfortable with the fact that to build muscle takes time. Yeah, Heather, everyone's jumping around doing all of this, like HIIT stuff and the rest of it. Ah, see, Georgie says she loves me but hates burpees. Good girl, Georgie. So yeah, I really want you to focus on the fact that building takes time. Building muscle takes time. Getting the technique right, getting the weight right. Okay, it's gonna take time, ladies. It's a true story. Okay, I've got a client, Leanne. She took 5 years to get from where she was to where she is now. True story. Yeah, and it takes time. Okay, I've got clients that have been training with me for years. Okay, and they're still training, perfecting, and getting stronger, etc. It's gonna take time. Number 4, stop scrimping on protein, people. So one of the biggest challenges for a lot of you ladies is like your carbs are like this, your protein's like this. It's like, I can't even see your protein. Like, where is it? It's like that big. Okay, so most of you need to up that protein. I've mentioned it before, like 0.8 grams of protein per pound of your body weight is going to be what you need. But probably the biggest one is this. You probably need to fundamentally change the type of person you are right now, okay? Because the person that gets that body, that health, etc. Yes, Heather, yeah, you might have to eat some meat. Shh, don't tell the vegans. No, I'm joking. Vegans, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, the person that you are now won't be the person that gets that lean, toned, muscular, defined, athletic body, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you're gonna have to be two different people. You need to sit back and go, well, am I the person that's in the gym 3 to 4 times a week or training at home 3 to 4 times a week consistently? Am I the one that's gonna make sure I make the right choices that aid me 80% of the time? Because if I'm not, you're not gonna get there. And that's why most of this transformation stuff isn't necessarily about sets and reps or which is the best exercise or eat more protein. Fundamentally, it's about what's up here. And I think any of my clients who work with me, so I'm gonna take the ladies in Revolution who are absolutely smashing it right about now. You know, I've got one of the ladies in, Nikki, we're actually focusing on getting her to squat heavier. But she's got 2 inches off her waist. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, and that's because I'm trying to get her to stay off the scale. But we have to change the person who we are, okay? So, I guess the question is, how much do you want that lean, defined, toned body that you keep talking about? Because it means you're gonna have to do some work. You're gonna have to look at the routines in your life. You're gonna have to say, okay, I'm fed up of feeling the way that I feel. I want something different, okay? So if that's something that you want and you do want to make that change, I do have some spaces in my Revolution Home program, transformation program. It's 12 weeks. It's a nice foundation to start getting you on that road to making changes. We've got ladies who are dropping like up to 20 pounds in it. All the trousers are falling down. We get inches off the stomach, but we're not concentrating on body weight. Okay, we're concentrating on building the routines that get results. So you have to decide, are you gonna keep spinning your wheels? Let me do a little bogle. Or are you gonna decide that actually, you wanna actually do something? Because if I'm honest, the people that get results are the people that just take action. Stop pissing about. Gotta decide, well, I've been stuck like this for a while, I want something different for me. Did that make sense, people? Heather's laughing at me. Did that make sense, people? All of that makes sense. So I'm gonna do a quick recap on the kind of the getting the tone body, what you need to do. Just to recap, number 1, stop being a scale whore. Stop it. I'm not saying get rid of it, but look at it as part of the picture. Okay, so I use it with clients to understand what their calorie needs might be. Yeah, that is all. Okay. Number 2, okay, start training consistently and train in a way that builds muscle. Okay, not saying you can't do cardio. Hey Terry, high five to Terry. Terry's awesome, by the way. She's Terry's transformation with me has been awesome, and I love it. Where was I? I forgot now. Yes. So number 2, train in a way that builds muscle. Yeah, stop jumping around doing burpees all the time. HIIT is not fit for this purpose. We need to train properly. Number 3, protein up. Stop scrimping on protein. Stop being like, oh my God, I can't eat protein. Like, the fact that you've got access to all these foods is first world problems, ladies. Yeah? So stop filling your bowl with all of this pasta. Get some proper protein. Number 4, be prepared to build, and it's going to take you some time. Okay? That's why people need coaches, because your motivation will go. That's why generally my clients, they have their little dips. They're not perfect, but they soon get a kick from me going, get on with it. Exactly. And Terry Ann's right. There's so much protein, and protein intake works. It's like people don't believe it. It's like, oh my God, can't believe I have to eat so much protein. And yes, it's going to take time, but if you build up slowly over time, as Terry Ann says, there are plenty of opportunities to get more protein in. Okay. And number 5, you need to decide if you're going to be the person who wants to revolutionize their life. If you're sat there and you're kind of like, oh, I'm fed up of my clothes not fitting, I'm fed up of having no energy, I'm fed up of not being able to run after the kids, I'm fed up of not being able to get naked with my husband. Like most of my clients now, their check-ins go something along the lines of this, like, oh yeah, hit my calories, did this, did that. Oh, by the way, Greg, I've been checking myself out in the mirror and I noticed that I've got legs and I've got a booty and I've got like arms and stuff. You need to be able to want those things for yourself. So if that's you, whoop, no, you knocked my tripod down, then drop me a message. I can probably help you, as Terry Ann will tell you. And let's go make this work. But those are the things you need to get in shape and really get the results you want, okay? Tag someone, share this, drop me a message if you need help. If you're spinning your wheels, if you're doing a bogle, yeah, and things aren't going anywhere, then we need to talk. But I only work with people that are action takers and people who actually want the results that they say they want. Because if it's not you, then we ain't for you, okay? Right, I'm off. Talk soon. Peace out. Share this.